They've been traveling the world, searching for words and ideas at risk of being lost forever. David Harrison and Greg Anderson, linguists with the Living Tongues Institute, and photographer Chris Rainier of the National Geographic Society, were recently in Northern Australia, where they interviewed a man who may be the last speaker of his language.
Not like my father.
Rabbi, my father.
There are 7,000 known languages in the world, but more than half of these languages are expected to die out in the coming decades. And when a language disappears, so does valuable information. That's why Harrison, Anderson, and Rainier helped create National Geographic's Enduring Voices project.
Every 2 weeks around the planet, a language disappears, completely disappears forever and ever. So what we're doing with the Enduring Voices project is really kind of trying to bring awareness to this whole issue of language loss around the planet.
After Australia, the team continues the search for disappearing languages. This time, they are in the extreme northeast of India, a remote area bordering Bhutan, Myanmar, and China. It's considered a language hotspot, a region with great linguistic diversity and great risk of linguistic extinction. Most of these local languages have never been written down. Many of them have never been recorded. This time, the researchers hope to collect more information on them than ever before. The team arrives in a large village called Hong. After speaking to several villagers, it seems that the local Apatani language is widely spoken among the older generation. But the survival of a language, like many aspects of culture, depends on young people.
It's very easy in these communities to find young people who are speaking English and Hindi and not speaking the traditional languages. They're neglecting them, they're perhaps even abandoning them.
The team meets a young man named Vijay who speaks English and Apatani. Vijay invites them into his home. Here, with the help from Indian scholar Dr. Ganesh Murmu, the researchers record the basics of the local language.
How you count 1, 2, 3 for 1?
1 for 1 we count Om, Ani, Ingi.
Each member of the family contributes some more valuable words. In addition to conducting their own research, the team trains local people to use special language technology kits. Each kit contains a laptop computer, digital video and still cameras, and basic digital recorders. The goal is to help communities document the last speakers of old languages using new technologies. Apatani is a good example of the issue of language extinction.
Not only are these languages very small, with just a few thousand speakers in some cases, but their numbers may be decreasing as people shift over to global languages.
The Enduring Voices team must leave Hong, but they leave behind the technology kits so that the community can continue to preserve this vital part of their heritage. They hope the kits will help inspire younger people to take an interest in the words of their elders, perhaps encouraging them to keep a language alive by speaking it themselves. But no matter what happens, the recordings they make will ensure that even if the last speakers of a native language die, we will still be able to hear them.